Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. This company rarely does sales. This is probably their once, maybe twice a year sale that they do. This is Nutsac, and this is a feature for the Black Friday features that they're having. Nutsac doesn't know I'm making this video. I'm showing you this because they're probably one of my favorite American-made bag makers. I got a ton of their products. I'll let you know what was sent to me by Nutsac, the things I purchased by Nutsac, and then kind of if I were spending the money all over again, or if I were spending the money for the first time, which of the products would I want to spend my money on the most? That being said, any of the links down below are affiliate links. They don't cost you any additional money. It's commission based. If you make a purchase, it helps the channel out, and I do appreciate stuff like that. We got to first start off with the item that has slowly but surely kind of crept into one of my most used pieces of kit from Nutsac in the year 2024. This is the Nutsac Commander. The Nutsac Commander is kind of their EDC pouch. It does have a modular type of design on it. It's made of wax canvas. It's designed to get for full organization. It's made of 18-ounce wax canvas, so is everything else in the Nutsac lineup that's not Cordura or some other type of fabric. The outside has a very large, basically square, I guess it's square, maybe a rectangle pocket that you can put a notebook inside, maybe put a small flat pry bar. Full grain leather features on this altogether. The full back of the actual pouch itself has pals or molly webbing, and that also finds itself going onto the spine of the pouch, which makes it unique. Tons of these that I've reviewed from other companies, Roaring Fire, Eberly Stock, you know, CT Tactical, Data Crew. But a lot of times to find this going over on the spine means that you can add something over here like a light or a multi-tool or whatever. And in the back, if you want to add your own molly straps, you can connect this to a bag. YKK zippers with full grain leather pulls for the YKK zippers. When you get inside of this is where it gets very interesting. You do have elastic webbing throughout different sizes for different items. I'm not using this pouch right now. I'm currently testing out a different pouch, but I miss this pouch. So there's two items in this Nutsac lineup when I get away from them temporarily for whatever reason, I think about them often. So right now I'm testing out a Vertex bag. So everything that was in here is in that Vertex bag. And I think the Vertex bag is working great, but oh, how I miss my Commander, because I can throw this under my armpit, keep it in the armrest of my truck. Maybe I don't carry a knife that day. This is normally what I would keep loaded out. But on this side, it's easily to kind of freak this out how you want to. Different elastic straps. The larger square pocket follows its way on the inside. Two elastic pencil holders or chapstick or chem lights or whatever the heck you want to put right here. Or as I mentioned, if you want to put that multi-tool here and then allow it to clip on the outside and zip it up, that's one of the benefits of this pouch, where you can purposely peek the pocket clip of the item through this area and still utilize it in a number of different ways. So that's always a good thing. Then over here, you do have the slip pockets kind of stacked on top of one another, and plenty of storage areas here for different areas. So this is just a very unique pouch. One thing about Nutsac that I like a ton is all their stuff is made in America. You know, they get a lot of their wax canvas from the Northeast, and they're getting their leather, a lot of their leather from the Midwest. So they are definitely, and then they're handcrafting this stuff from some experts. And I can appreciate the fact that we are supporting the home team. So when they have sales, I like to jump on it because they're rare, because some of their items can be pricier. And I just want to be able to identify an opportunity to save money when you can. That's normally $119. The sale should knock it down at least 10%. Check the links in the description down below. And I think these only go through Black Friday, but hey, try them out in the future. Maybe you'll get lucky. Okay. Next one here is the Morale Sling in Tactical Black. Now, all their sling bags, all the sling bags that are shaped like backpacks have a couple of different options for carrying them. You see here on the very back, you can actually attach the actual sling to either one of these and wear it over your left shoulder or your back or your right shoulder. One thing I would like to see in the future is a middle attachment so that you can kind of quickly throw it over like a backpack. That's just something to think about. So this one specifically is made of Cordura versus the wax canvas. I love the Morale Sling. So I used to own the regular sling that didn't have this Morale patch in the front, which is just, they called it the Morale Sling because you can throw It's just a strip of loop panel. So if you have something with a hook back, like patches or whatever, you can throw it on here. And I like that. I like to be able to identify, put a little Marine Corps patch on here. Maybe if I have my daughter with me and I need to label this with a medical patch, let you know there's an EpiPen inside or something like that, penicillin, that she's allergic to it. That might make a lot of sense. Still carrying over the leather accents with the YKK zippers. Only difference with this, it's now black. You do have a full front pocket. Now this bag is really designed to fit something like an iPad, an 11-inch, a 10.9-inch 11 iPad Pro is something that you might be able to fit in this bag. So this front full pocket here basically almost goes the length of the bag. You can put stuff in there that you might want to get quick access to, like keys, a wallet, chapstick. A unique design about the bag is when you're wearing it, it's 4 zippers on the bag. So if you open it from the bottom while it's on your body, you can still access what's inside. And then once you get to your final destination, you can just open it from the top and then have the full almost clamshell opening. This is you get the sling, which has air webbing on the inside, which makes it very comfortable. And as I mentioned, you can wear it over either shoulder. And the full back of the sling itself is PALS or MOLLE webbing, which you can use to attach different straps to. As I mentioned, it could fit about an 11-inch iPad in here. So that means that you can get yourself about a 10.9-inch tablet. That should fit in here just fine. And then it has an internal pocket similar to that outside pocket, except there's no zipper on this one. This is pretty cut and dry. There are accessories you can buy to make this more into a backpack, which when I was in super full dad mode with a whole lot of diapers, I preferred this in backpack mode because I wanted it to stay upright on my back because I had bottles in it that had milk. So I didn't want those tilting to either side. My daughter has transitioned out of bottles, so I don't really concern myself with that anymore, but it was a great kind of hack to be able to have that additional accessory that you can get from them. Next is the Sling Plus. Now, what Nutsac did here is, I don't know if they had a lot of customer feedback, if they just had a lot of people that inquired about it, but the sling bag could only fit about an 11-inch iPad inside. So they created the Sling Plus, which this can fit my 13-inch MacBook Air. It's also, I can barely squeeze it in there, but I can also fit a 14-inch MacBook Pro. Both of those bottom out on this when they're in there. So don't be just throwing this down because you might damage your computer. But now you can fit a 13 or 14-inch computer inside of your sling bag. That's pretty dope. All the other features pretty much remain the same, except on the Sling Plus, you get a strip of MOLLE in the front, and you get, this is in the Cordura. Maybe they'll eventually make, or this is in wax canvas. I guess maybe they'll eventually make it in the Cordura. This one I did buy. So this is a part where I purchased the backpack feature on this. This backpack feature works on any of their sling bags. Okay, this allows for you to take the sling that comes with the bag and now wear it in backpack mode. Super comfortable if you're at a state fair all day. If you want to throw, the bag needs to stay upright on your back. That's why I like this a lot. But nothing else really changes about it. You still get the PALS webbing on the inside, and you still get, but you just get the larger pocket on the inside. So Sling Plus is something that you go with if you just need a little bit more room. If you need a little bit, if you want to carry more stuff with you that day, that's probably going to be your go-to. Now, this is my favorite product by Nutsac, not my most used product. It's my favorite. Remember earlier I talked about on the Commander. Oh, and the Sling Plus is about 219 bucks. The Cordura, the Morale Sling's $199. So, you know, get a savings on those is always a nice deal. We have this is the double admin pouch. This is in leather, and I actually kind of think that this could be like their underpriced item for what you're getting. So it's $169 normally. Right now, you can get the Black Friday special, get yourself about 10% off. But I've had this one specifically for about 2 years. I've gotten a lot of great patina action. It's starting to look really good. This is the pouch I primarily use for my cigar mess. So if I go to a cigar lounge or whatever, I take this with me. It goes with any outfit, anything you're wearing. Doesn't matter if I'm wearing my boots or if I'm wearing some loafers. This does not look odd in any environment. Workplace, with your buddies. climbing up, about to put some corn in a deer feeder. You know, it doesn't matter. It always fits everywhere I go. I love the smell of it. I love the fact that it is with the leather. They call this an ox blood. On the inside, you get 4 large slip pockets, and then you can put stuff in there that you want. Behind it, you get the Molly Pals webbing, which is kind of, I don't know if this is standard Molly size, but some items do have a hard time fitting inside of those. And then the middle is just an open space for you to throw whatever. It's a very simple design, but I love this for packing out Zippos, for packing out battery banks, for lighters, additional cigar tools, you know, my iPod Touch, all that type of stuff. This thing works perfect for that. You can also buy the sling accessory for this. I think that for the redesign for this, they need to make these lash points a little bit better. I've had to warranty this because I bought, with my own money, I bought the sling feature for this. And when you wear it, it kind of just rests on your side of your body. But when you have this loaded out, it does pull at these quite a bit. You can also attach these to other items if you want to. But that's probably my only real complaint about this. I love it. I think it's just a really well done bag. I mean, everything from a DOP kit to your EDC kit. This is my favorite Nutsac item as it stands right now. All right, next is the Nutsac Duffel. The Nutsac Duffel I actually purchased with my own money. I think this is what got me noticed by Nutsac. I bought this with my own money. I did a couple videos on it, and they have since, you know, I kind of got on their radar. And this bag itself, let me see, how much is this running nowadays? So this bag, I got an OG version of it when they used to make it in this bluish gray color. Now you can only get it in tan or black. Kind of lets you know how long I've had this thing. Let me tell you, this bag is the most versatile of the Nutsac items. It's not necessarily my favorite. It's just the most versatile. Right now, it's primarily being used as a gym bag. You want to throw a change of clothes in here. You want to throw anything else that you might need for the day in here. It could easily do that. I think this is about a 25-liter bag. It doesn't really say on their website. It does run about $299. It's a pricey boy. Like I say, bought it with my own money, but you can put all the stuff inside that you need. And it does have large slip pockets on the inside here, 3 large here, and it's mirrored exactly the same on both sides. Doesn't matter what you do. So it has a big zipper closure, still has the leather accent, bigger YKK zippers because this is designed for travel, still has the leather pull tabs. Then it has very well done buckles with the Nutsac logo, which is very kind of muted on there. And then on the outside, it has a removable strap, which I have removed at the moment. And then it has additional, those same pockets follow on the inside, right? So if you want to throw your, you know, you got some deodorant, you got some ibuprofen, whatever, you can put that in here. And these themselves have 2 zippers that you can access while it's still on your shoulder, which is great. I think they got rid of this color though, because it doesn't really fare well to dirt. Wax canvas can be cleaned. It can be squeegeed, and I guess lack of a better term. I've used this bag for a checked bag on a flight, which was a mistake because it just sat on the tarmac and I watched it get rained on for like 30 minutes. My items inside were actually kind of decently fine, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. Same exact thing on the other side. The slip pockets just follow through to this side. So this is just I say it's versatile because it can go from travel. It can be an EDC bag if you want to. I don't know why you know, if you want to, listen, I'm not going to judge you. If you want to EDC a duffel bag, then so be it. Or you can use it as a travel bag. So it's a great weekender type bag, especially for that price point. I think you should find different ways to use it. Now, I've talked about the bags I miss when I don't have. I've talked about bags that I think are versatile for dad mode. I've talked about my favorite item, and I've talked about the most versatile item. Now I'm going to talk about the most used item of all my Nutsac bags. This is the Nutsac tote bag. This is called their work tote. I use this thing all of the time. And this is the bag I go to when I have no clue what we're getting into that day. I have no clue what my project's going to consist of. I like to just load this thing up for any specific reason. So right now it's kind of loaded up because I just got done doing an electrical project. But if you need to put some pliers on the outside, if you need to put some snips on the outside, let's see, got some wire strippers and on here and cutters. It has, so you can see it has 6 outside pockets, and these 6 outside pockets share 6. So you can kind of see the trend, which Nutsac likes to do, which is provide you with pockets on one side and it shares on the other. But this is a big dump area. So if you have, so if I want to get, let's see, I got 1/4 inch socket set ratchet in here. If I have a, there we go, so a screwdriver. We also have, so if I need an impact, if I need a screwdriver, if I need just my random bucket of screws and twist ties, and I think we all have something like that. Bunch of bits that I might randomly have laying around. Then you see it's just a big dump area in the middle. It shares those inside pockets, and then those same pockets carry over to the other side. I do have a voltage, AC voltage detector, a voltmeter, but it's just nice to be able to have this back for any type of occasion. I like to load this up for a household project. I don't know about you, I hate going back and forth to my tools. I want to just bring everything to me. So the drills, the drivers, if I need hammer, or if I need to get an SDS plus SDS, well, I can't really fit an SDX max in here, but it fits a lot of stuff. Throw the iPad in here, so when I get there, I can open up the iPad and follow YouTube University if I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I also can take everything out of this thing and load this up, and it becomes my dad bag for the day, which I do all the time. So if we're going to be going over a friend's house, we're going to be over there for several hours, I have no issues just loading this up with Cheetos, diapers, juice, water, wallets, whatever else we need. A kid's birthday party, we can take all this, put a hero clip on it, then it can hang on the side of a table. It's a very well integrated strap on this work tote. I think this might be an underpriced item as well. It's $149 normally. I think they probably can get away with like $169 on this. It's just a really, I guess because I like it so much, I bought this with my own money as well. It is about, I think they don't, one thing I say about their website, Nutsac, you got to give me the liter measurements for your bags, because you don't really tell me that. I think it's about a 20 liter, 16 liter. I can't really tell. I'm just thinking about how much I can fit in this bag versus my, that is the Nutsac collection of bags. They're having their Black Friday sale. Quick-ish video to talk about that. I may have a few other videos of, I'm really focused on quality, well-made products that I want to recommend for Black Friday that I've used and I've tested. I have a string of gift guide videos, but I really want to highlight stuff I use all the time. First time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.